Alright, buongiorno from Naples. Okay, so here we are. I've got a nice little day in Naples and I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Some people ask me, hey, what to do in Naples? What's easy? They think it's kind of a dirty city, and it's a city and there's some dirt there. And it's a little, yeah. But I'm gonna go visit some things, I'm gonna show you some things and kind of give you an idea as to what you can do, what's out there, and that's relatively easy to get to in Naples. I don't want you to have to like go crazy out of the way, like do some hard stuff. But we're going to look at a lot of things inside Naples. We got the museum, we got the underground tour, the gallery. Now, outside of Naples, all right, I guess we can look at Capri and Pompeii and Sorrento. Those are some biggies. But we need to get this bad boy started. So, let's go.
So the first 5 stops are going to be close to the Museo metro stop. With the first one, of course, we need the AM caffeine hit. So find a cafe. The one that I went to is across from the museum. And you're just going to get yourself a nice cappuccino. If you want a croissant or some sort of pastry to start off the day, I give this a rating of 5 stars because everybody can use a caffeine hit in the morning. The next one is going to be the Naples Museum. Now, it comes at a cost of 22 euros. It'll take you anywhere from 1 to 3 hours. And this has an incredible collection. You have the Farnese statues, and a lot of these sculptures are very large, very impressive. In addition to that, you've got the mosaic collection here, the most famous one being that of Alexander the Great and several others. You also have a nice scale model of Pompeii. I'm going to give this one 4 stars because if you're a museum and a history enthusiast, this is where you're going to want to go because this adds so much to your stop at Pompeii. Not far from there is going to be the Naples Underground tour. It costs 10 euros to get in, and they have different time slots to get in. This one's going to take you an hour and a half, and that's going to be a set tour that you're actually going to be following around. You will go underground, and it's really nice in the hot summertime because it is a cool like 70 degrees in there, so if you want to escape the hot sun, go for it. But there's a lot of really neat history, Roman times as well as World War II history. This guy's going to get a 4 stars. Most people will like it. If you're claustrophobic and short on time, this may not be your top preference for being in Naples, but I think it's one that you should hit. Stop 4. This is going to be the Sansevero Chapel. It is open from 9 to 6. It's going to cost 10 euros to get in, and it's going to take somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour. The most famous thing being it has got the veiled statue of Christ, and it is absolutely breathtaking. They don't allow photos inside, but if you go to the website, you'll see, the video that I'm pulling up here, and the statue is absolutely beautiful. If you're not in the churches or the statue, because it's very limited in what you get to do there, this is going to be the highlight. This may not be for you. That's why I'm giving it 3 stars. Number 5 on our list, and this is going to be the monastery of Santa Chiara. To get into the church, that's going to be free. But if you want to get in the cloister, that's going to cost you 6 euros. It's going to take you anywhere for 1 to 3 hours. And this is a nice little escape. It's got a really small, beautiful garden, absolutely beautiful frescoes within the garden. It's also got some history with the Roman bath. So it's got a couple of things there for you to see, and it's kind of out of the way. Not very populated by the people. If you're into this sort of thing, it's great for you. Is it absolutely necessary? No, that's why I give it 3 stars. The next 3 stops are going to be next to Municipio metro stop, but it's also not far from where we've been, if you remember the big map. First one is going to be Galleria Umberto, and it's open all day, but the shopping there is going to be when the stores are open and closed, and it can take you anywhere from 30 minutes to however long you want to shop there. Now, I give this 3 stars. It's not that impressive, especially compared to the Galleria in Milan. Not many shops there. It is a cool experience. Absolutely beautiful architectural design. Walk around there, enjoy, people watch, get yourself something to eat, snack on in addition to the shopping. But if shopping's not your thing, you're okay to skip this. Piazza del Plebiscito, it's nice to walk around for a little bit if you're there. If nothing's going on, it can be missed. However, if there are things going on, this can be a really cool go-to place. The next one, Castel Nuovo, and this is open 8:30 to 6 on Monday through Saturday and shortened times on Sunday. It costs €6 to get in. However, to do more than just the basic walk around, it's going to cost you an extra 10 more for the tour, and if you want to see the good stuff, that's where the €10 is going for. So a little bit deceptive. Take you anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. It's got some cool works by Giotto and some Roman ruins. I'm going to give this guy 2 stars just because there are several castles throughout the area, and the views of the coast that you think you're getting, you're actually not going to be on that side of the wall. So of the castles, this is actually disappointing. If you're into castles, by all means go for it, but if you're looking for a view of the coast and Naples and all of that, you're going to want to pick a different castle than this one. And for the last 2, we're going to actually take ourselves back close to the Sansevero Chapel. This is a big must. You gotta just walk through the city. Now this can take all day if you want to, depending on what you're planning on doing. You're gonna see some great culture. You're gonna find some hidden gems. For example, I found a small chapel and a torture museum, and I was able to just go in there. Didn't spend much time in either one of them, but it was a nice little escape, and I'm happy I found it. They just happen to be celebrating Naples' first football soccer championship in over 30 years, so you've got blue streamers all around, people excited. But you're definitely going to want to take a walk around the city. I'm going to give this 3 stars just because some people may not feel safe doing it, but I had no issues when I was walking around Naples. I actually enjoyed it. The last one, eat the pizza. And the most famous pizzeria in Naples is going to be Pizzeria de Michele. That's the one in Eat, Pray, Love. But this pizzeria, the pizzerias are absolutely incredible. The cheese is what separates it from the rest of the world. They got the very special mozzarella cheese, mozzarella di bufalo, that you're only really going to find in Italy. And so, by all means, you just got to eat the pizza there. The most famous one is Pizzeria de Michele. If you can't get in there, which sometimes can be a bit tricky, find a pizzeria around. There's so many good ones. I've eaten there. I've eaten at across the street. I've eaten at at least 5 different pizzerias in Naples, and they're great. They're absolutely incredible. It's definitely a not miss. And the pizza you're getting is the Pizzeria Margherita. All right, named after Queen Margherita. It's got the basil, the cheese, the sauce, the red, white, and green colors of the Italian flag. You just got to go and get those. Those are my top 10 things. Get yourself a cappuccino. Visit the Archaeological Museum. You've got the Naples Underground tour, Sansevero Chapel, the Monastery Santa Chiara, Galleria Umberto, Piazza del Plebiscito, Castel Nuovo, walk around Naples, eat pizza. Some of those, if you're interested in, by all means, go for them. Can you do all of that in a day? You can if you're rushing it. However, take your time and enjoy these things. Pick and see what you want. There are things outside of this area that you can go enjoy. There are catacombs, there are parks, there are beaches, and then you can go see the stuff outside of Naples, like Pompeii, Herculaneum, Capri, places like that. But a lot of people go to Naples so they can get out of Naples. They use this as a hub to go elsewhere. And here are 10 very, very viable, good options for you inside of Naples. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching and enjoy your travels in Naples.